Hey guys, it's me Adriana and welcome back to another YouTube video. Happy New Year, everybody. It's finally 2022. I say it with a big breath because we ended 2021 in a very sour note. So I'm hoping that 2022 is a great year for all of you and a great year for everyone overall. You know, that 2022 things get back to normal. That's what we wish for 2021, and it felt like it was getting back to normal for a while until a new variant came out and things kind of got out of hand again. But 2022, good vibes, good feelings only. Let's just not think about anything bad happening, okay? So today's video is going to be different from the previous 5 videos that I posted on my channel. It's still about Marvel, but it's not going to be a reaction video. Since 2022 started literally 4 days ago as of the filming of this video, I thought that it'd be fun for me to look up the schedule of all the projects that Marvel is releasing in 2022 and make a video just listing them all off and breaking it down a little bit for everyone who wants to watch this video. So let's just get on to this video. Alright, so the first project of 2022, or what we thought was going to be the first project of 2022, is Morbius. So as I was making this script, Morbius had a release date of January 28th of 2022. But yesterday evening, apparently from what I saw on Twitter, the film has been pushed back to April of 2022. This film stars Jared Leto as Morbius, Adria Arjona, Matt Smith, and Michael Keaton. From the information that has already been released and trailers and TV spots that have also been released, the film will serve as an origin story for the vampire Morbius. Now, there is some speculation about this film that I have seen going around TikTok and Twitter about what universe this movie takes place. After No Way Home, people have been creating theories saying that this movie could possibly take place in Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man universe or Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe instead of Tom Holland's universe. Or maybe Tom Holland's universe, but suffering the consequences of Doctor Strange's spell from No Way Home. There's an article that I found on Game Rant that explains a theory created by the user Tycho Potts on Twitter that talks about a theory that was actually created before No Way Home came out. He pointed out that the Morbius trailer includes various elements from the Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. There's an Oscorp building that is visible amongst the cityscape. There's a poster of Garfield's Spider-Man hanging on the wall with the word murder written over it, and Holland's homecoming foe, Vulture, appears in the trailer amongst many other references to all 3 Spider-Man timelines. The theory later states that Strange actually made a mistake making the spell at the end, that instead sending back the villains to their respective timelines, he actually merged all 3 timelines together. What do you think? Personally, I'm very interested to see if this theory will work out. I don't rule it out because at this point, ruling things out does not work with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Even though this movie is not Marvel Cinematic Universe, technically the Andrew Garfield movies and the Tobey Maguire movies are part of the MCU, because hello? But I don't know. I don't know. This is just what I think. I wouldn't put him past Doctor Strange making a mistake casting a spell, because nobody's perfect, and Doctor Strange, you know, he's only been a sorcerer for a small amount of years compared to what the Ancient One, and even the Ancient One makes mistakes, so I wouldn't put it past him if he made a mistake casting that spell at the end of No Way Home. So the film releases on April of 2022. Let's just get on to the next Marvel project. So the next Marvel project is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. If you went to see Spider-Man No Way Home on its first week, you probably watched the 2 post-credit scenes that came out after the movie, with one of them being the teaser trailer for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And like everyone else in the theater, you probably freaked out. I freaked out. It's fine. From what the trailer showed us, the story seems to have a very similar vibe to the What If episode, What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart Instead of His Hands, with scenes showing the universe and the multiverse being in some sort of trouble. The trailer also leads us to believe that what put them in trouble is probably the spell that Strange cast in No Way Home. Alongside Benedict Cumberbatch, the cast also includes Benedict Wong coming back as Wong, Rachel McAdams coming back to play Christine, Chiwetel Ejiofor, I hope that I said his name correctly, as Mordo, with an addition of Elizabeth Olsen coming back as Wanda Maximoff, fresh after WandaVision, And Xochitl Gomez as the newest character in the MCU, America Chavez, which I'm really excited to see because it's another Latina in the MCU. So based on a theory that I read on comicbook.com, one of the major issues or plot points in this film is that America Chavez's powers in the trailer, we get to see the character of Shuma Gorath appear and battle Strange and Chavez. The theory states that Gorath is actually hunting down America in order for it to consume her powers. Before reading this theory, I had no idea who this character was, Shuma Gorath. I had to do a little bit of research myself on the Marvel Wiki fandom page. It's the most trusty page that I could find. And this character, this thing, this alien can also destroy dimensions and can take different shapes or sizes, which leads to another part of the theory that Shuma Gorath might actually be the dark or evil or strange supreme that we see at the end of the trailer. So, what do you guys think? Also, let's not forget, the film apparently is going to take a horror slash thriller tone, so it's going to feel different. The movie's gonna feel different because it's supposed to be scarier than the others. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the movie? Do you think that this theory might actually be real? Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness releases on May 6, 2022. Alright, so the next movie is my top movie for 2022. Is Thor: Love and Thunder. If you know me, you know that Thor Ragnarok is in my top 3 favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. So seeing that Thor: Love and Thunder is the thing that is going to happen makes me really, really excited and really, really happy to see. There is not a lot of concrete information about this movie out there since Marvel has been very, very secretive about it, like every other film. But what we do know is the following. Obviously, Chris Hemsworth is going to be back to play Thor. Tessa Thompson will be back to play Valkyrie, with some of the Guardians actually showing up in the movie, maybe making a cameo or having a really small part in the movie. From what IMDb shows us, at least from when I did my research, the only Guardians characters that we see are Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, Karen Gillan as Nebula, and Sean Gunn as Kraglin. And then we have Natalie Portman making a comeback as Jane Foster to maybe even play Thor herself, or Jane Foster's Thor. At least that's what they lead us to believe in the 2019 Comic-Con presentation. So let's see what happens. And Taika Waititi obviously will be coming back to direct and to play Thor, and we have 2 new additions to the cast. Or 3 if you want to count Melissa McCarthy as an actor playing Hela. Who knows? That's just a rumor right now, but it's on IMDb, so I'm going to trust it. And we have Christian Bale to play the villain, Gore the God Butcher, and Russell Crowe as Zeus. I have 0 theories to what this film is going to be about. I'm just excited that it's happening. If you have any theories, let me know in the comment section below. And the film releases on July 8th. 2022. So the next project is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is another movie that we do not have much information about. After Chadwick Boseman's passing in 2020, all plans have probably shifted for this movie, and there is a lot of questions and speculations about the plot of this film and how the narrative will be told without T'Challa himself and how it will impact the MCU storyline itself. There's a lot of discourse on Twitter about how they're gonna tell the story without T'Challa, or how they're going to explain, you know, that T'Challa is not there anymore, or if they're even gonna recast him. I'm just excited that there will be a sequel, and I'm 100% sure that they're gonna honor him in the best way possible with this film. Ryan Coogler is set to come back to direct and to develop the script alongside Joe Robert Cole. The cast stays pretty much the same, with Letitia Wright as Shuri, Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia, Danai Gurira as Okoye, Angela Bassett as Ramonda, Daniel Kaluuya as Wakabi, Winston Duke as M'Baku, and Martin Freeman as Everett K. Ross, with the addition of Michaela Coel as an unknown role, and Dominic Thorne as Riri Williams, which, again, if you know me, you know that Iron Man is my favorite hero, and I'm really, really, really excited to see how she's going to be, you know, not replacing Tony Stark, but obviously, you know, how she's gonna do this. Because I actually own the the first comic that she appears on, her origin story comic, and I actually really do like the story, so I'm really excited to see how they're gonna show it in this movie. All this information, all this cast information, again, I got it from IMDb. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is slated to release on November 11th, 2022. The next and last film of this video is Spider-Man Across the SpiderVerse. Now I'm really excited for this one because after the critical success of the Oscar-winning Spider-Man to Spider-Verse, we're finally getting a sequel. From what the name tells us, it's going to be a two-parter maybe, because maybe the story is so long yet so good that they had to do it in 2 parts. So I'm not mad at that. So far, according to IMDb, some of the original cast members will be returning, like Shamik Moore as Miles Morales, Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy, Jake Johnson as Peter B. Parker, and Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hara, or Spider-Man 2099, however you want to call him. But so far, there are no signs of John Mulaney, Nicolas Cage, or Kimiko Glenn coming back as their respective Spider-Man.
Or woman, we don't know. For sure.
Issa Rae will also be playing Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, so that is going to be a great addition to this franchise. So according to IMDb, this is the synopsis that we have so far. Miles Morales returns for the next chapter of the Oscar-winning Spider-Verse saga, an epic adventure that will transport Brooklyn's full-time friendly neighborhood Spider-Man across the multiverse to join forces with Gwen Stacy and a new team of Spider people to face off with a villain more powerful than anything that they have ever encountered. Spider-Man to Spider-Verse comes out on October 7th, 2022. Now we're moving on to the Disney Plus TV shows. There's no dates for any of these Disney Plus shows, so I'm just gonna tell you what we have so far. The first TV show that I have here is Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. We do know that there are currently post-production, and we do have images of the show from small teasers that Marvel has been giving us for the past 2 years, maybe. The show stars Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan, a young girl who finds out that she has polymorphous powers. This means that she can shape her body into different shapes and sizes. She's also a big fan of Captain Marvel, so hopefully we get to see them interact in the show at some point. But I don't doubt if Captain Marvel doesn't show up. Maybe if she shows up, maybe it's like in a post-credit scene or in the last episode, because maybe the show will be focused more on Kamala and how she shapes herself, no pun intended, into the hero she turns into later on in the story. We will be seeing more of Kamala in the Captain Marvel sequel, The Marvels, so that's gonna be really exciting. Alright, so the next TV show is Moon Knight, which apparently is the first TV show that might release in 2022. There have been rumors in the past week, as of the recording of this video, that the show might release between February and March, and that a trailer might release this week or next week, so just keep an eye on Twitter. You will find out quicker than anywhere else through Twitter if that's going to happen. According to IMDb, the show is about a former US Marine struggling with dissociative identity disorder and is granted the powers of an Egyptian moon god, but he soon finds out that these newfound powers can be both a blessing and a curse to his troubled life. The series stars Oscar Isaac as Mark Spector, aka Moon Knight, and Ethan Hawke as an unknown character, maybe the villain, we don't know. And the next TV show, or the last TV show that I'm going to be talking about, is She-Hulk. Like the previous 2 shows, She-Hulk does not have a release date confirmed, and there is no plot or synopsis on IMDb that I could find, but what we know so far is that Mark Ruffalo will be coming back as our favorite green, angry monster, the Hulk / Bruce Banner, and Jennifer Walters will be played by Tatiana Maslany. According to IMDb, Tim Roth will also reprise his role as the Abomination, and Jamila Jamil will be making her debut as Titania. Titania might play the opposing force against She-Hulk. This might be the time, if you haven't seen The Incredible Hulk in 10 years, I think this might be the time to rewatch it at least once. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special that will be released at the end of 2022 on Disney+. Again, there's not a lot of information about the special. What we do know is that the Guardians will be showing up and that James Gunn will be back to directing the special. I'm guessing that this special will be connecting Thor Love and Thunder, which will be their previous appearance in the MCU, with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So far from what IMDb tells us, all of the characters will be coming back. The only person that I think I didn't see on IMDb was Zoe Saldana. I hope that she does make it into the special, because come on, she's like a really important part. I know she's dead, but we don't know what happened to that 2014 Gamora, so just saying. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. If you made it this far, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. If you didn't make it to the end, you're probably not watching this. Again, I don't hold it against you. It's a really long video. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is it for 2022. It is certainly going to be a very eventful year for Marvel, not only in the MCU, but in the Sony movies as well. But from what I'm seeing, the Sony movies are basically part of the MCU as well, because Venom makes a cameo in the post-credit scene of No Way Home. So you're telling me that this is technically all part of the MCU now. So with all that said, if you made it all the way until the end of this video, what project are you excited for the most? I'm most excited for Thor Love and Thunder, and also for Multiverse of Madness, because I think those are the two movies that are going to like blow people's minds. In my opinion. You might have a different opinion. Please let me know in the comment section below. Is there a project that I missed? Is there a movie that you want me to talk about specifically? Is there a movie from 2023 that you're probably excited about? Or if you're just still not over the fact that No Way Home blew everyone's minds, let me know in the comment section below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to get more of my videos, and to hit the bell icon to get notified every single time that I post a video. Make sure to hit the like button if you like this video. And that is it. I can finally stop talking. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.